Hello and Happy New Year! Today we are at long last learning how to play Eddie Vedder's rendition of Bruce Springsteen's Growin' Up. If you're thrilled by this notion, you can thank Mr. Madam's Secretary Pat Prime, for he hath forced my hand by sending me a Kermie. Thank you, Mr. Madam Secretary Pat Prime, for the Kermie. Gonna be a good bath time. The first step in an operation such as this is to take your pointer finger and put it on the B string 1st fret. Also, your ring finger goes on the D string 3rd fret. So we've got B1, open G, D3, pluck, D, G, B, G. That's your plucking pattern, but the D string's gonna move from the 3rd fret, D, G, B, G, to the 2nd fret, to no fret, open, and back to 2. So D string 3, 2, open, 2. When we're open to the pain and crossed by the rain, we're switching to normal people chords. F, C, followed by F, C, double G. Fallout zone. F, C, G, C, F, C. Here it comes. C, F, C, F, which is a really quick change, so I opted for baby F, obviously because it's quicker than C, F, C, F, but more importantly because Eddie Vedder used baby F, so make it easier on your life and be authentic. C, F, C, F brings us to Hid in the Clouded Wrath of the Clouds, a very difficult line to say, let alone sing, which is a whole bunch of G. G, G, F, but I stood up is A minor. And then he sings Ooh. This is kind of cool. I'd never done this before. We're starting with baby F, including the middle finger, and you can go ahead and just leave that E string open, technically F major 7. That's okay. Also, we're going to add the open A string in the bass. There's already an A note in an F chord. It's right there, so putting another A note in the bass doesn't matter. We just might say it's F major 7 with an A in the bass. Anyways, Ooh. And then you can either use your thumb, which I suspect he did, or you can abandon the G string with your middle finger. We're reaching for the E string 3rd fret. That's a G note, so it doesn't really matter if we add another G in there. We've made this an F suspended 2. Either with 2 Gs or 1 G, it doesn't matter. You can thumb guy it or middle finger guy it. Completely up to you, but ooh. Now that's the meat of the song, but I know Eddie Vedder fans, myself included, usually want to know what he's doing during those acoustic, strummy, thrashy interlude thingies. So here's what happens. It's the verse progression for the most part. I'm going to go through the whole thing, but on the C chords, he will either reach for the D string 3rd fret with his pinky, that makes it a C suspended 4, or the E string 3rd fret and then the B string 3rd fret. So watch out for those things. And there's one G section where he kind of does a walk up the G scale. E string 3rd fret, A, open 2, hammer on, and then D, G. Here we go. F, C, G, C, F, C, G, F, C, is the strummy thrashy interlude. The outro consists of an ooh, then A minor, G. That's very similar, isn't it? Another ooh, and the verse. times, and it ends on C with the pinky finger on that baby E string. And that is how you do that. So go forth and do that, unless you don't want to, in which case you should under no circumstances do that. Nobody can make you do something you don't want to do unless they say please. If they say please, then you have to do it. Everybody knows that. But if they lie, then you don't have to do it. I hope that was fun and helpful, including that bit of advice. I'll see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.